Are you lost? Like, you don't know how much to charge? Or have no idea how to create a powerful virtual assistant resume? Then, this episode is for you. Hey everyone! I'm happy to see you all again, and I hope you're happy to see me again too. So, in this episode, I will share with you how much a newbie virtual assistant actually earns, how to create your own virtual assistant rates and packages, plus how to create a powerful virtual assistant resume. So, I hope you are as excited as I am. If this is the first time you're seeing my video, thank you for checking this out. And I'm glad to have you here. The purpose of this channel is to help people like you start their virtual assistant journey. And in this channel, I will share with you my knowledge, experiences, tips, and tricks on how to be a successful virtual assistant. So if this sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell. By the way, my name is Zaira, or you may call me Coach Z, and this is Confessions of a Virtual Assistant. Okay, on the average, a newbie virtual assistant earns around $150 a week or $600 a month. That is around 30,000 a month when converted to peso, assuming that the virtual assistant is working 30 hours a week. Okay, let's start with knowing how much to charge and how to create your service, price, and packages. I've already talked about this in my previous episode about how to become a virtual assistant in 5 easy steps, but in this episode, I will give an in-depth tutorial on your pricing structure. I'll share with you an infographic that I made 2 months ago to give you a clear knowledge of how much virtual assistants charge per hour. So, Filipino newbie virtual assistants, or those who have no experience at all and even a working experience, usually charge $5 an hour. Of course, this changes along the way, but the average hourly rate is $5. If you want to charge a little lower, then $3 is the lowest per hour virtual assistant rate. But remember, that is just the average rate. If you think you are so good with a certain skill, then you can charge higher. An hourly rate, by the way, is the rate that you charge regardless of the scope of work, whether it's a data entry work or it's a social media work, whatever the tasks are, that's the rate that you charge. Next would be the work scope type of charging, or the specialized hourly rate. This means you charge per scope of work or per skill. Let's say you charge $10 an hour for graphic design services alone, or you charge $15 an hour for both graphic design services and other admin tasks. If you are so good with a certain skill, this type of pricing or package is the best fit for you. Next would be the retainer's rate. When you say retainer's rate, you charge a fixed amount per month. Let's say you charge $300 a month for email handling, regardless of how many hours you spend. You may spend, let's say, 1 hour a day or 5 hours a week to handle emails. What matters is that your client is assured or your client knows what to expect from you at the end of the day or at the end of the week. That's what you call retainer's rate. Or you may choose to provide your potential clients options. You can provide an hourly rate, a specialized hourly rate, or a fixed rate. Let's say you charge $5 an hour with minimum of 30 hours of work, or you may charge $8 an hour for graphic design services alone and charge $10 an hour for both graphic design services and admin tasks for a minimum of 20 hours a week. Or you simply charge a fixed rate of $500 a month for all virtual assistant services. Clients appreciate it if you give them options. If you give them options, then you give them that sense of feeling that they are in control, that they can choose whichever works best for them. Or you may also try what I've been doing for several times, wherein I charge a higher hourly rate for projects with less than 5 hours a week. And I charge lower hourly rate for projects with 20 hours or more work hours. Now that you have learned how much to charge or how to create your rates and packages, let's move on how to create a powerful virtual assistant resume. What I love about creating a virtual assistant resume is that you can be creative and you can put personality in it. It's not the standard, typical, kind of boring resume that we usually see. You can add some spunk in your resume to get you noticed. Anyway, let's talk about the structure of your resume. Keep it simple and straightforward. Number one, you have to have your picture. Second, you have to have a title, a very specific title. For example, Creative Virtual Assistant with Graphic Design Skills or Creative Virtual Assistant Expert in Canva or Photoshop. Third, create a short profile or a little backgrounder. For example, admin assistant for a year with graphic design and presentation skills. Fourth, of course, add your contact information. An email address is enough, but if you have social accounts, then you can add them. Next would be your academic achievement or academic background. A graduate of AB something or a graduate of BS something. Next would be, of course, your work history. Include all work experiences that are related to virtual assistance or admin support. Experiences that will justify your skills and the services that you offer. But if in case you have no experience at all, then you may include the projects you've done in high school or in college. Then, of course, your service rates. It's best to be straightforward so that you can save time and your potential client can save time. You will already know immediately if it's a go or if it's not. Last but not the least, add personality. Add some colors and designs. You may use Canva for this because Canva has a lot of beautiful templates to choose from. Let me give you a quick peek of my resume. So you see, the colors, the fonts, that is so me. That gives my potential client a feel of my enthusiasm and my positivity. Always give your potential client a reason to read your resume the moment they open it. All right, there you go. You now know how to set your rates, price and packages, and how to structure your resume. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and share it to a friend who you think needs to see this. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to have a heads up whenever I publish a new episode. So that's another episode of Confessions of a Virtual Assistant.